नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका भारद्वाज गुरुकुल में, जहां सीखना होता है आसान और मजेदार। आज हम क्लास 10th ICSE केमिस्ट्री के एक बेहद जरूरी चैप्टर को आसान भाषा में समझेंगे, केमिकल बॉन्डिंग। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं वो सफर। आज हम सीखेंगे केमिकल बॉन्डिंग इन द मोस्ट सिंपल, विजुअल एंड एग्जाम रेडी वे। In this video, we will learn what is a chemical bond, types of bond, electrovalent bond and its properties, covalent bond, its types and properties, coordinate bond and its properties, and ionization and dissociation.
Chapter Chemical Bonding. Chemical bond. It is the force of attraction between atoms or molecules. Types of chemical bond: electrovalent bond, covalent bond, coordinate bond, hydrogen bond, metallic bond, sigma bond, pi bond, single bond, double bond, and triple bond. Electrovalent bond. It is also called as ionic bond. The bond formed by transfer of electrons between elements is called electrovalent bond or ionic bond. Conditions for formation of ionic bond: when the electronegativity difference between the elements is very high, the bond formed is electrovalent or ionic. This bond is formed between metals, that is highly electropositive elements, and non-metals, highly electronegative elements. Electron dot structure. Note point: hydrogen and helium always have doublet, but other elements have octet. So to become stable, all of the elements require 8 electrons in their valence shell, but hydrogen and helium require only 2. So NaCl, sodium and chlorine, electron configuration is 281. Valence shell contains 1 electron, and chlorine valence shell contains 7 electron. So it will be Na plus and Cl minus, means 28 and 288. MgCl₂, 287, 7 electrons in the valence shell. Magnesium, 2 electrons in the valence shell, and chlorine again 7 electrons in the valence shell. So it will become chlorine minus, magnesium plus 2, and chlorine minus. CaO, calcium has 2 electrons in the valence shell, oxygen has 6 in the valence shell. So it will become 288 and 28. MgO, magnesium has 2 electrons in the valence shell and oxygen has 6, so it will become Mg plus 2, O minus 2. Properties of electrovalent bond. They do not have molecules, they have only ions. They exist in crystalline solid state due to strong electrostatic force of attraction and closely packed structure. They have strong electrostatic force of attraction, that's why their melting and boiling point is very high. They are soluble in polar solvent like water because ionic compound and water both are polar. They conduct electricity only in aqueous state or molten state or fused state due to the presence of free ions or mobile ions. They do not conduct electricity in solid state due to absence of free ions. Covalent bond. The bond formed by sharing of electron between elements is called covalent bond. Conditions for covalent bond. The electronegativity difference between elements is 0 or very less. This bond is formed between similar or different nonmetals, means metals are not involved. Non-polar covalent bond. When the electronegativity difference is 0, the bond formed by sharing of electron is called non-polar covalent bond. This bond is formed between same nonmetals. The shared pair electron located in the middle of the both elements, like hydrogen and hydrogen, they share these 2 electrons to have the doublet, so it becomes H2. Oxygen shares these 4 electrons to become O2 by double bond, and nitrogen shares these 6 electrons to have the triple bond and become N2. Polar covalent bond. When the En difference between elements is very less, the bond formed by sharing of electrons is called polar covalent bond. Note: this bond is formed between different nonmetals. The shared pair electron is slightly shifted towards the more electronegative elements. Example: HCl. Hydrogen has 1 atom, 1 electron, and chlorine has 7 in its valence shell, so it becomes hydrogen single bond Cl. H2O, 1 electron, and this has 6 electrons, so it will become H, oxygen, and then again single bond H. Ammonia, hydrogen, 3 hydrogens, and nitrogen contains 5 electrons in valence shell, so 3 will be shared and 2 will remain. Carbon tetrachloride CCl4 and methane CH4 have symmetrical shape, that's why both are non-polar compounds. So 4 hydrogen atoms are there and carbon has 4 electrons in its valence shell, so it will share all of them with the hydrogen, and this is the structure of CH4. CCl4, again there are 4 chlorine atoms and 4 electrons are present in the valence shell of carbon, so the structure will look like this. Characteristics of covalent compound: they have molecules. Their melting and boiling point are very low because of weak interaction forces. They are insoluble in water because they are non-polar. They do not conduct electricity due to absence of free ions. Note: HCl and aqueous NH3NH4OH are covalent compound, but they conduct electricity due to presence of free ions. Coordinate bond or dative bond: this bond is formed when one pair of electron is shared with other atom. This bond is denoted by arrow. Head of the arrow pointed towards that atom which accept pair of electron, and tail towards that atom which donates the electron pair. So NH4 plus, this will be the structure which with dative bond over here, and H3O plus, this will be the structure which with dative bond present over here and plus charge. Note: NH4Cl contains all 3 types of bond. Dipolar molecule or polar molecule: those molecules which have partially positive and partially negative charge are called dipolar molecule. Lone pair of electron: the unshared pair electron are called lone pair of electron. In water we have 2 lone pair as there are 4 electrons left. In ammonia we have 1 lone pair, 2 electrons, and in H3O plus we have again 1 lone pair. Equation of formation of hydronium ion: H2O plus H plus ion is equals to H3O plus ion, hydronium ion. Ionization: formation of ions by polar covalent compound is called ionization. HCl H plus plus Cl minus. Dissociation: formation of ions by electrovalent compound or ionic compound is called dissociation. NaCl Na plus plus Cl minus. Oxidation: loss of electron by atom or ion is called oxidation. Na gives out Na plus plus 1 electron minus, or Na plus minus electron is equals to Na. Cl minus gives out Cl plus electron, Cl minus minus electron gives out Cl. Addition of oxygen is called oxidation, like 2Zn plus O2 gives out 2ZnO, 2H2 plus O2 gives out 2H2O. Removal of hydrogen is called oxidation. Zn plus 2HCl gives out ZnCl2 plus H2. On oxidation, positive charge increases. Fe plus 2, Fe plus 3, Mg plus 2. Sn plus 2 will become Sn plus 4. Reduction: gain of electrons by atom or ion is called reduction. Cl plus electron gives out Cl minus, Na plus plus electron gives out Na. Addition of hydrogen is called reduction. H2 plus Cl2 gives out 2HCl. The removal of oxygen is called reduction. Example: PbO plus carbon gives out Pb plus carbon monoxide. Decrease in positive charge. Example: Fe plus 3, Fe plus 2, Cl minus. Redox reaction: those reactions in which oxidation and reduction take place simultaneously are called redox reaction. Like Sn plus 2 becomes Sn plus 4, this is the oxidation part, and Fe plus 3 becomes Fe plus 2, this is the reduction part.
Summary and exam tips. A chemical bond joins atoms together. Ionic is equals to electron transfer, metal plus non-metal. Covalent is equals to electron sharing, non-metal plus non-metal. Use dot diagrams to show bonding. Know the properties of each bond type. Tip: draw diagrams to have a better understanding. उम्मीद है आपको यह वीडियो पसंद आया होगा और केमिकल बॉन्डिंग अब पहले से काफी आसान लग रहा होगा। अगर हाँ तो वीडियो को लाइक और शेयर जरूर करें और भारद्वाज गुरुकुल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें ताकि आप कोई भी ज़रूरी चैप्टर मिस न करें। नीचे कमेंट में बताइए कौन सा चैप्टर आपको अगला चाहिए। मिलते हैं अगली वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए पढ़ते रहिए और आगे बढ़ते रहिए।